Later that night, Min-soo met Sun-jin at the university parking lot for their first date. They were both happy to see each other, and Sun-jin complimented her, telling her how good she looked. Sun-jin had booked an entire restaurant for the two of them. They talked for hours, and Sun-jin couldn't stop telling Min-soo how beautiful she was. Min-soo was thrilled to hear this, as she had always believed she wasn't as beautiful as the typical Korean women. After dinner, Sun-jin took her to the tallest building in Seoul, where they watched the stars together. Min-soo marveled at the beauty of the place. Lost in the stars, she turned to find Sun-jin gazing at her. She asked if something was wrong, but he simply smiled, took her hand, and asked her to be his girlfriend. Overwhelmed with happiness, Min-soo said yes. They held hands, watching the stars, and Min-soo wished the night would never end. When she returned to campus, Min-soo decided to check on Kim, wanting to tell her that she and Sun-jin were officially together. She didn't want secrets between them. She knocked on Kim's door, but there was no answer. Assuming Kim still needed space, she decided to try again the next day. The following morning, Min-soo couldn't concentrate at work. She kept thinking about Kim and how badly she needed to talk to her. The thought of losing her best friend was unbearable. She tried calling Kim, but her calls were repeatedly declined, making her even more anxious. Meanwhile, Sun-jin was in his office preparing for a meeting when he received a call from an anonymous number. He answered, and a woman on the line told him they needed to meet in 10 minutes. Sun-jin asked who it was, but the woman insisted it didn't matter, claiming what she had to say concerned his life. When Sun-jin dismissed her, she warned that not meeting her would affect Min-soo. Surprised that she knew about Min-soo, Sun-jin reluctantly agreed to meet her. He arrived at a cafe where they had agreed to meet and was shocked to see Kim, who revealed she was the one who wanted to talk to him. Sun-jin, surprised, sat down and asked her what exactly was going on and if something had happened to Min-soo. Kim looked at him and told him that Min-soo was okay. She told him that she had no choice but to do what she was going to do. Sun-jin, still confused, continued to ask her what exactly was going on. Kim pressed her phone and sent a couple of pictures to Sun-jin, telling him to take a look at them. Sun-jin looked at his phone and was surprised to see pictures of him and Min-soo on the date they had gone to the previous night. Before Sun-jin could ask Kim what was going on, Kim told him that she knew he was from a very strict family and that his father would turn the world upside down if he found out that Sun-jin was dating Min-soo and had also hired her in their family organization. Sun-jin, getting angry, looked at Kim and asked her why she was doing this and what gave her the right to think that she knew him or his family. Kim, looking serious, told him that she was going to send the pictures to Sun-jin's father and post them on the internet for the whole world to see. Sun-jin asked Kim why she was doing this and what exactly she wanted from him. He asked her if Min-soo wasn't her best friend. Kim told him not to act clueless and that he had an idea of what she wanted and that she wouldn't sit aside and let it be taken from her. Realizing that Kim was talking about him, he laughed a bit and told her that he didn't belong to her and asked what made her think doing all this dramatic stuff would get him to like her. Kim told him he had 30 minutes to end things with Min-soo, or she would go ahead with her plan. She said this as she walked out, leaving Sun-jin seated there, shocked and confused at the same time.